Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Deep Rune. Last time we found this cool shop that sells all kinds of goodies, a number of which I may want in the near future. In fact, how much gold am I sitting on right now? 139. Get 5 arrows for just 20 gold, or some axes for 50 gold. I think I am going to want some more arrows. I currently have 3 arrows, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy those, because they are good. And then out here, there's a switch over here. There's a key over here that I cannot possibly imagine a way to get to right now. There's a bunch of bad guys, and I could go up to a new place, or at least a place I haven't seen anytime recently. And then down here, there's a doorway there on the right that would lead to a switch. There's a switch over here. Here's the switch it would lead to, which presumably would open this and maybe also this. There's like an odd bit of wall behind this guy and lots of enemies around. But it seems like the most immediate obvious action I can take is to just activate this switch, which unlocks this door. So where does this bring me back to? Oh! Right. Could being lost be the answer we seek? Okay, so that opened up a shortcut, so I'm happy for that. I could try to fight through these guys and get into whatever's over here. I could get myself another longsword, which has limited utility. I could just repair some of my existing ones if I wanted to. And these guys, they'd hit for 19. If I hit them with the bow, like I could use some arrows on them a couple of times. Then I need to spend some more arrows on this guy to take him down, but it's a possibility. Really wish I had more and better shields. And then I haven't spent any of my spells yet. I have damage enemies from afar, 50 hit. So I could use magic to hit guys for like 50, or nearby enemies for 40. And I can also nullify a single hit, which could also be quite good. Right. And I'm not sure what like equipping these versus unequipping them does. If I unequip them, do I have any spells? They still show up. So yeah, I'm still not sure I understand the nature of the runes themselves. Alright. Yeah, let's find out what's in here, but let's not commit to it necessarily. I've done basically nothing, so I could always reload my save if I want to. So, let's use the bow and some of our arrows. And so I could hit this guy for 26, and then I'd be able to finish him off with my sword. So, let's do that. Switch to the greatsword. And now I can finish him off. Great. And exactly the same thing here, or do I want to take damage? No, I'm still happy to use the bow. Alright, so we'll do that. And that. And just occurred to me, I still can't get to this guy unless I hit this switch, which means I need to go kill... No, I need to spend my final key to open something up there, that's right. Alright, well, let's do it. And if it turns out to be no good, we'll reload. So, unlock with the key. Hit the switch. It did open both of these. Great. And so now let's see if I use my 6 arrows and perhaps other resources in order to defeat this troll, just how we do. Alright, and so he would hit me for how much? Let's go ahead and stick 3 arrows in him and then see if I can finish him off with the sword. Because I would be getting a level up. I can hit him for 32, and I can hit him for a little bit more than that. It's still not quite enough. Because it occurs to me I could take off the Vigor Ring at some point. But I think I just have to stick 1 more arrow in him is the moral of the story. So I'm going to hit him with 1 more arrow. and then we'll be able to finish him off this way. because he's going to hit me for 29, which is fine, because then I'm going to level up. Great. All right, what do we got here? We got money, so it paid for the arrows that I just bought, basically. So I'm happy about that. And there's obviously a back way here, so maybe if I went from the top earlier, I could have done that. And hello, it's a person. They say this place takes on a different shape to each eye. I wonder what its true form looks like. Takes on a different shape to each eye. Does that mean the different character classes that you play might have different? I like how, as I'm walking, there's like a little, the grass reacts to my footsteps. Yeah, I still do not yet know how I get up high, or cross gaps. Let's just double check that there's not like a secret passage hiding here, or if I climb up here. Yeah, nothing along those lines. And I can't get through this doorway right now. Alright, well, we killed some guys, we gotta level up. We only used up a little bit of durability and got some money. So I guess that's good, and I guess I might as well grab this free longsword that's flying around now. So let's do that. More stuff for me. And where do I want to go next? Remind me what is down here. But I think overall I'm happy with all that, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a save. And slot 8. And then, remind me what's down here. Oh, right, this was like a super difficult area. So before I do that, then let's try the upstairs portion over here and see what we can do. I did spend a key and I haven't gotten a key back, and so that concerns me. There's the shop. There's a key that I don't know how to get to. And here are some dudes that I could kill with arrows and things. Yeah, and let's also, just to make sure that I'm not taking any damage, I want to do that. Yeah, so they would be hitting me for 35, so I would definitely notice if I'm getting hit. But I'm going to spend an arrow, and then I will switch to the greatsword, which is enough to finish you off. And then same thing, arrow, switch to the greatsword, finish you off. And that's still not going to be enough experience to level up off of this guy. However, I can't get above or around him anyway to crit him from behind. So I think I'm going to buy some more arrows once again. They seem to be a very good investment. So I will do that. And use that to continue without taking damage. And we'll see what's up here. Hey, buddy. Arrow, kablam. Greatsword, kablam. Alright, what do we got? This guy I could probably get behind if I went through. It's probably a mimic. There's probably a doorway that leads around to the back of the other thing that we saw. And up here, yeah, I mean, there's got to be like some kind of grapple or something coming at some point, right? Right. Let's go ahead and resave in slot 8. And then see if this turns out to be a mimic. It does. And hit pretty hard. So let's actually reload that. Because it occurs to me, even if I don't want to use my best shield, I could at least use the good one. Alright, and so I'm at 51 HP, and now I'm just at 41 HP. That's not so bad. And that means I can take off the Vigor Ring and put on the Power Ring. And then I could hit this guy for 35's not quite enough to finish him off. And I can afford to take the damage, and I'm going to level up shortly, so let's switch to the fresh longsword and two-shot him. Yeah, that'll work. And I got money, 30 gold. Great. And from here, I think I will take a small amount of fall damage, but I'm okay with that. All right. And then this guy, I can crit from behind. And he's going to give me +8. That would level me up. And so let's hit him once for 34 with the longsword. And then switch back to the Vigor Ring. And can I finish you off? Yes, with the longsword. Great. And there's a level up. We're up to level 20. And let's see what's in this doorway. There's some writing on the wall. There is a key that I still don't know how to get to. I could stand on this guy's head. I can climb. I wonder what the writing says. I want to know. Maybe it says, to grapple, press this key on the keyboard. Oh, wow. There's like a whole... What is that? There's something blue right there, it looks like. I could one-shot these, and so I could get some energy back from them. So I prefer to take some damage first. So I think... I wonder if there's going to be something that prevents us from taking fall damage in the future as well. So I think I want to intentionally take some damage from this guy. Not that much damage, though. So let's use the good shield. And probably one arrow from the bow, maybe? So I could hit him for 18 if I were using the greatsword. I could hit him for 24. Yeah, so an arrow and 2 shots. Yeah, that's good. So let's do an arrow. And then let's switch to the greatsword. And take a little bit of damage. And then another shot with the greatsword would be good enough. And let me just make sure the longsword would not be good enough. Yeah, it only hits for 16 and he's got 19. So I need to hit him for 24 with this to finish him off. And what do we see here? This castle, once the seat of a forgotten deity, now serves an unseen purpose. Alright. And if I wanted to get some energy back, I could shoot an arrow into this guy, perhaps. Or, if I land on his head, I think that would work, actually. I'm going to save once again, just in case I'm wrong about this. But I think I can land on this guy's head, kill him with my greatsword, and not take any damage. And I don't think there's a better way to get there. So yeah, I can one-shot this guy. So I've got 39 HP right now. So yeah, let's kablam, do that. Oh, but I'm going to take fall damage. So I'm up to 41. But now, any way I go, I'm going to take a bunch of fall damage, actually, right? Yeah, so I don't think that was worth it. So this is where we reload our save after I didn't think things through. And we say, I'll shoot an arrow into you or come back later if I need to. Okay, but here's where I can get some energy back. And the longsword should be sufficient. Yeah, can one-shot these guys. Oh, I forgot about the fact that they... Let's see, I'm at 37 HP. Do they... Yeah, they give me a little bit of poison kind of stuff along the way. I forgot about that. Not very much, though. I'm willing to just tank it. Is this... Hold on. Do I take a different amount of damage? It says -4 now. That's what it was before, and I was getting +2 each time. So it doesn't seem like the shield is interacting with that. Alright, that's fine. Is there something here? It's sparkling. Or is that... No, that's just my footsteps going behind it. So I don't know that there's actually a thing there. Alright. Well... And I never figured out how to destroy these. So I'm not sure what's up with that. And then what do we have here? If I were to take some fall damage, I could get behind them and crit them. Still don't know how to get over here. And you're just a skeleton. You're not so bad. In fact, I could two-shot you with the longsword. And take some damage along the way. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that for right now, because I just want to move forward and see what else we can find. There's a repair tool. That's nice. I'd have to go through a skeleton to get it. If I need 6 more experience to level up in the near future, we'll remember that he's there. Okay, but we're back up into the backside of the ancient ruins, it seems. There's another key, but I'd have to, again, figure out how to get there, which I don't know how to do. And those are just more skeletons. What does this say? Echoes of your past beckon for your return. Don't allow them to deceive you. Not sure how to interpret that. This, however, I guess we saw the other side of this a long time ago. So now I should be able to crit you from behind. You're going to be worth 8 experience. And you're going to one-shot me in return right now. I can change that. And so, yeah, if I just switch to my other shield, I could go ahead and finish you off. And then we'd be getting close to a level up, so let's do that. So I can hit you for 32, and 2 such hits would finish you off. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so he's dead. And then if I were to kill 2 skeletons, for example, I'd be in good shape. And just to remind me, now that we have two-way traversal here, where this brings me back to. Near the top of the ancient ruins. I remember there was a place to fall in the water here. Yeah, we haven't been back here in a while. I'm going to traverse through a bit of this on my own, and if I see anything noteworthy, I'll bring you guys back. Oops. Apparently there's a shade here, and talking to him killed me. Let's reset this room. So all I did was... actually, I could do that right here. I can fall into the water. No problem. Oh, it's a monster. He was not there before, I don't think. Shade. And he looks kind of like me. I thought it was an NPC to talk to. And so I was just going to talk to him, because I remember an NPC being around here somewhere. And that was not him. Yeah, he gives 0 experience. So... don't know why I would choose to fight him, other than to gain passage back through here. So maybe I don't want to go this way. Alright. Can I incorporate his existence with any of the lore I have recently read? Perhaps, although my mind is not really making essential connections to do so right now. Okay, so let's see if there are some other enemies that I can kill in order to get this next level up. These guys, for example. Yeah, killing 2 of these guys would do what I need to do, and I would need to use some arrows to do it, but it just so happens that I am holding 3 arrows, and there's only 2 of these enemies. How nice is that? So let's hit you, and you, and then switch back to our not-so-fancy longsword, and kill you, and I'm still wearing the Vigor Ring. Great, kill you. Okay, so I leveled up. Don't know how to get here other than taking a bit of fall damage, which I could do, but how much fall damage would I take right now? I think a lot. Yeah, because I don't know how to get to here. To fall onto this, to like break it into 2 falls, and I don't have a way to get across here. Yeah, so I don't see how to do that right now. All right. A repair tool would be useful. And a skeleton. I mean, I could just two-shot him, get the experience, get the repair tool, and heal up somewhere else probably somehow. I haven't used a single repair tool yet, though. I'm going to need it on a shield or something at some point. Maybe I did use one, because I only have one in my inventory. I thought I had picked up two at some point. Yeah. So yeah, let's just take some damage. Pick this thing up. Be a little bit curious about the geometry here, which suggests climbing somehow, somewhere. I wonder if, like, another one of the classes could, like, climb across the little vines and be able to traverse this or something. Maybe. Or maybe can jump, or I don't know what. I don't remember what all the different classes were at the beginning. And so yeah, the same kind of thing here. Even if I were here, how could I possibly get to here to get to this chest? I just don't know. And if I were here, yeah, that would be a ton of fall damage. That would be like 13 fall damage or something. Then I'd be able to crit these guys from behind and get their experience kind of for free. You know what? Let's do this. Let's drop a save. And then do an experiment. Okay, so I'm at 41 of 55 health right now. If I do this, I go down to 32. I only took 9 damage. Okay, that was less damage than I thought I was going to. And then, yeah, I can crit these guys from behind and one-shot them and get some health back. So let's do that. Free health, free experience. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. It's basically almost free experience. Like, I took a little bit of health damage doing it, but I'm okay with that. At some point, I'm going to get, like, some spell or item or something that's going to let me do something there. And it still really bothers me that there's something blue here. I could try, like, killing all the enemies on the screen. Except for I don't think I have any arrows left. So maybe I cannot do that. No, I have 1 arrow left. Yeah. That won't kill you from the front, but from behind it will. Alright, I've killed all the enemies on the screen. The blue thing on the ground is still blue. And this wall has not opened up. And I can't talk to these mushrooms or anything. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we're like halfway to the next level. And I've done a fair bit of exploring, so that's nice. Don't have any more arrows for you. And... right, we were just in this crazy vertical hallway. And I don't know how to get over there. Did I inspect this throne? It doesn't appear to be that there's anything that I can do here. And then I can't remember if I fell down here where it led me. So we'll do a quick save before we take that fall. Oh, it just takes me somewhere I'm going to take fall damage. That's unnecessary, so we're going to reload that. And instead just walk around this way. I remember the layout now. Okay, so this brings us back to the shop where we started at the beginning of the day. And I don't remember what's over here. There might be like a boss monster that I could get behind, which could be good. I'm going to need more experience for the next level up, though. I do have more gold that I could buy more arrows. And you, with better weaponry, like 1 arrow and 2 swings, I could kill you, but I wouldn't level up yet. I could use some of my mana spells that I've never been using. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue making progress over here, one way or another. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely enjoying the arrows, so we're going to purchase some more arrows with some of our excess gold. We're going to go through the doorway, and then we're going to come up with a plan to kill you. So, for example, I could put on the power ring right now. And then get you for 19 with this sword, or get you for 27 with this sword. 2 27s is 54 is still not enough to kill you, so I think we're spending at least 1 arrow regardless. So let's go ahead and throw an arrow in you. Now you've only got 40 hit points. And so 1 swing of the great sword and 1 swing of the long sword would do it. I would take 24 damage here. And I'm not leveling up yet, so do I want to switch to a better shield? Or I could try casting like a null barrier. I never use my magic. Let's, barrier. So if I do that, I think barrier is equipped. And so now if I did this, it would cast that spell. Yeah, let's try it. Alright, defense, barrier. Which means I can walk up here. And I presume my shield, it's got 17 of 40 durability. It's not going to take any durability damage since I've got the barrier up. And it's not. And now I can finish this guy off, and I could even finish him off just with the longsword. Yeah, so we'll do that. Get some experience. Hit the switch. And... oh, it's another... oh, it's a servant. A spiritual servant. This is kind of like the Shade in terms of being grayscale, but this one isn't an enemy, it seems. I'm here to ease your burden of travel, nothing... oh, it's this guy. I forgot about this guy. Alright, who lets us fast travel between these places. There's one above and below, which makes me think like I failed to beat a boss somewhere earlier. That I could have had fast travel. I'm not really sure. It's convenient that one of the fast travel points is right over next to where the shop is. So I'm pleased by that. And remind me, if I do talk to you, and I go back to the Forsaken Crypt, where is that exactly? I see where I defeated a boss here. It looks like I have seen most of this map. And so I'm not sure. Yeah, once again, I'm going to do just a little bit of looking around on my own to see if there's leftover enemies I could go kill, etc. Well, there is a hollow soul, but he's out of reach. Interesting, there used to be a shopkeeper here. He's no longer here, perhaps because I found the other shop. There's some more hollow souls here that basically, if I'm desperate for experience, I could use some arrows in order to take those guys down. There's a chest over here that I still don't know how to get to. And then this will bring me back up to the first layer. There is the Shade again. It's a different Shade, or it's the same Shade in a different location. Yeah, here's the Shade. Ooh, I can crit him from behind and kill him. I think I want to try that, but I'm going to save first. Alright. I don't know who you are, but kablam! Alright, I got no experience, but I did open up the shortcut. This one, unfortunately, is blocking me from going back this way. Oh, there's a bunch of shades. I'm trying to remember in the first game if there was something along these lines, and if there's something I should be doing differently. Alright. Well, I guess I'm not retraversing my steps over here right now. Right. Okay, let me figure out where else I can go. After looking around, I made a choice of what I want to do next, which is down in the bottom area, which is called the Cave of Origin. There's another boss monster called Needhog, who I could take out with like 8 arrows or something. And so, let's make progress that way. So this is the way down into the Cave of Origin, which conveniently has blue vines rather than green ones, as well as different music, in order to make it easy to tell where you are. Here is the aforementioned boss. I can hit him for 31 with these arrows. So let's bring him down. Oh, weapon broken. My bow broke. I forgot that the bow had durability. Well, fortunately, I have a way to deal with that. We're going to repair the bow. Did not anticipate that, but that's fine. And let's see. If I bring him down to 34, I think I could probably finish him off with the greatsword now. Yeah, I could hit him for 37. However, I'm going to get a level up, and so if I switch rings and just use a longsword, he will take out most of my hit points, but then I'll finish him off and not use up the durability on my good weapon, and will level up. You've acquired Dagaz, the Insight rune. Insight grants one access to that which normally goes unnoticed. Interesting. Perhaps I'll be able to see secret passages where I couldn't see them before, or something along those lines. And now we have a warp point here. All right, great. Very pleased by that. And we've gained passage into Makara. Oh gosh. Defense barrier. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to make progress there. Okay. And then over here, I think I need a key, and I spent all my keys. One of the save points where I said, well, let's just try this out, and then it worked out okay. I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and save this. I'd spent a key along the way and didn't really think very hard about it. I have a feeling I'm going to need to use this insight to see, like, passages that I previously hadn't seen in order to get to keys and things or something. So, like, there's a key on the ceiling right over here. But my insight, which... yeah, insight grants favor but boosts the power of enemies. That seems like it's a different type of insight. This is insight. Oh, I have to equip it? And I don't understand, like, the point of, like, equipping and unequipping these runes. Like, if I have certain runes equipped, are they going to, like, cause screens to appear differently or something? Nature, balance, insight, and then obviously there's another boss that it feels like was back up in the top area, just the way that the fast travel system seems to be laid out, but I'm not sure where I've missed a guy back up in layer 1, but maybe that's something that I need to try to look into next time. It does feel like we've made some good progress, and yeah, hopefully things are going okay, but I think this is probably a good place to call it for now. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Deep Rune. For now, bye-bye.